Hello friend, welcome to the live study channel. Today we are discuss Terraform interview question and answer. So let's start. My first question is, what is a Terraform? Is a Terraform is the most popular term in DevOps. Okay, so is a Terraform is a popular infrastructure as a code, is a short form of IAC tools that allow you to automate the provisioning and the measurement of infrastructure resources. Terraform is a open source. Terraform is an open source communication as a system software tools. It's used it's used to configure the files written in the HASI corporation. HASI corporation is a developed by HASI corporation is a company. Okay, so configure the configuration language is a short form is a SCL. It's not a SCL technology. It's a SCL is a short form to define the desired state of your infrastructure, and the Terraform can directly existing and accept the service provider like AWS, AWS, Azure, okay, and GCP. Well, as a convention in house solutions, it's used various commands to apply those configuration and manage your infrastructure resources, right? Resources. So in resources, so it means how resources. So and another forms means like AJCP service providers means Azure. So you can use Terraform to run your application on multiple cloud platforms simultaneously. Simultaneously means AWS. You can also run in AWS. You can also run in GCP, Azure. So right, and technology is there are multiple technologies supported like AWS means Amazon Web Services, GCP means Google Cloud Platform, Microsoft Azure, IBM Cloud, vSphere, Service Space, Digital Oceans, Oracle Cloud Infrastructures, means OpenStack. There are so many technologies support Terraform. Okay, Terraform, and and to go ahead in your career as a DevOps engineer, right? Means cloud infrastructure, cloud architects, developers, administrators, so many. So niche you can go there, right? Another question is, why are you choosing Terraform for developers? So simple. It can do complete orchestration and not just configuration measurement like Ansible, like Ansible, okay, and Tulate. So it's a another platform in Ansible. Ansible also work as like a Terraform. So is a competitor, okay, and has amazing support of all the popular cloud providers, and also I have already discussed means AWS, GCP, Digital Oceans, okay, and easily managed to configure immutable. So it's a very most uh, form mutable and immutable, okay. So immutable dynamic infrastructures, okay, and also provide immutable infrastructure where configuration change smoothly, work as a Hasiko corporation language, which is very easy to learn and understand, easily portable from one provider to another product. Portable means one one provider, one provider to another provider means suppose I'm using AWS cloud, right? And just I want to move to another cloud platform like GCP. Okay, so easily I you can move like AWS to GCP, yeah, Azure, and also installation is easy. Means is the first command using like init command. Okay, just I will discuss in next questions in this slide. Okay, so there are many reason to choose Terraforms for DevOps, right? Means using Terraform for provisioning infrastructure leave no rooms for humans errors and improving the quality, consistency, and efficiency of cloud on one from infrastructure, right? Terraform uses the similar to JSON and easy to learn. JSON means yeah, JSON means like using. I think you have already know about JSON, right? Like this JSON form. Suppose A is equal to this one, this type. It's a block type, right? You are using this type JSON. Okay, and cloud information. You can also terraform the number of cloud platforms simultaneously. This avoid the need to learn multiple infrastructure as a code tools and improve the scope of the collaboration to another platforms, right? Another question is how does Terraform work? So it's just after discussion is that there are architecture of Terraform is a work how to work means Terraform cloud configuration files is configuration Terraform state files and providers like provider this one and infrastructure as a code registry. So it's basically with a Terraform, users can define infrastructure resources using a simple declarative configuration language. This resource can include virtual machines, networking component, storage resources, and more. Once the configuration is defined, Terraforms can be used to create, modify, and destroy these resources in a repeatable and predictable way. Just one way means one of the key benefits of the Terraform is it is ability to support multiple cloud providers as well as on premise on the open source tools. This means that user can define infrastructure resources using a single configuration and use Terraform to manage resource as a definition as different environments. Overall means the Terraform is a powerful and flexible tools that enable user to define and manage infrastructure resource in a reusable and automated way. It is widely used in a variety of industry and scenario including cloud infrastructure, data center, and hybrid environments. Okay, so this region I am using Terraform, and there are multiples means making the API user infrastructures means and Terraform cloud. So it's basically Overall components means registry, infrastructure code, okay, Terraform state, and the service provider. Service provider also this time is Alibaba, okay, VMware, AWS, Azure, GCP. Service provider connect to the computers. So one by one, hmm, discuss. So basically, this one is a registry. A registry is a repository for the Terra modules that is only accessible to a specific group of users. Okay, infrastructure as a code means the terraforms. The terraforms allow you to use code to define and manage your infrastructure rather than manually configuring resources through a user infrastructure. This makes it easier to version, review, and collaborate on infrastructure changes. Suppose I want to change the modules. Okay, so in this session, just I'm changing this module. Suppose you am writing this code. So how to change means I am writing this type. Change it in this type. Right? Okay. This is infrastructure as a code. Then Terraform cloud. Move to the Terraform cloud. So in a cloud, there are some files are already available in this cloud on a in this cloud means is Terraform static files and Terraform configuration files. So in a state files means store this file store the current state of the infrastructure resources managed by terraforms. The state files is used to track the resources that have been created, modified, or destroyed, and it is used to ensure that the infrastructure resource match the desired state defined in the configuration files. Right? Configuration files. Okay, and using the provider service provider. This is the service provider. So in the service provider means there are some, actually I have already told you, but no issue. Again, I'm just explain this. Listen carefully. So Terraform integrate with a wide range of cloud and infrastructure provider, including those means AWS, Azure, VMware, Alibaba Cloud, Salesforce. Okay, this Salesforce and more. So provider allow Terraform to create and manage resource on those platforms. So overall the architecture of a Terraform deployment consists of the configuration files, a state files, and a CLI that interact with the cloud APIs or other infrastructure provider to create, modify, or destroy resource. This architecture enables user to define and manage infrastructure resource in a declarative and reusability way. Right? So is overall scenario. That's why I'm using, and that's why how does work Terraform means again just I'm repeating means registry. Registry means modules. Infrastructure as a code means you can write between code in simple way in a JSON form. Okay, then cloud platform using so multiple file in this state mean state files, configuration file. Also, you can using through the APIs. Okay, APIs go into the providers. Provider means AWS. There are multiple providers available in this market. Okay, so is this true? You can walk terraforms. Okay, move to the another one. I think I have explained means Terraform create Also, Terraform create an implementation plans, define what will do, achieve the desired states, and then execute it, the build the infrastructure. Terraform capable of determine what change and generate incremental execution plans that practical and configuration changes. Okay. Another question is, what is a Terraform modules? So, in a previous structure, Terraform using modules file in a Terraform cloud. Okay, in a Terraform clouds means Terraform a module is a container as a set of related resources that are used together a perform a specific task. Means specific task means suppose I'm writing a script for deployment, auto deployment means I want to use I want to write a script for git push and comments, right? This type. So modules allow user to organize and reuse their infrastructure codes, making it easier to manage complex infrastructure deployment, right? So means suppose I'm writing a script in this type. Hmm. Means a script, right? A script means deployment script like git is equal to git clone, this type. Okay, this type. So there are in modules means source, right? Source, name, version. There are three in a JSON file, JSON format. JSON format means, okay, JSON format, name, source, and versions. I think no need further discuss the source name and version. Maybe if you want to, then no issue. I will discuss. Okay. I am discussing. Means the source means the source locate source the source location of modules. This is can local path or URLs. And name means the name of the modules. This is used to reference the module in other part of the configuration. Version means their version you are using. Okay. So inside a modules, block user can define the resources that make up the modules as well as any input and output variables that the modules expose. Input variables allow user to pass the value in instruction modules when it is called and output. Variables allow modules to return the value to the calling configuration modules. The modules can be used nested, allowing user to create complex infrastructure architecture using the hierarchy structure. Modules can also be published and shared on the Terraform registry, enabling user to reuse and extend the infrastructure code of the other form. Right. Move to the another question. Another question is, what is a Terraform core? Okay. So there are some architectures shown on my screen, and there are some modules means Terraform configuration type is very important. Dot .tf, okay, and dot .tf stl means state on Terraform states, Terraform configurations, right? Files. and core and provider. I have also open source another provider, Hadoop another provider, Google's GCP and AWS. Right. So don't worry. So the Terraform course is the source binary, but Terracore is available for downloaded and uses on the command line. Configuration file provides desirable state and present state, generate and manage slowly by Terraforms, or there are two input resources used by Terraform codes. Core then develop a plan, another resource to need, add, alter, and eliminate using the knowledge. Right? I think I have already discussed knowledge. Okay. So, and but define Terraform init. Actually, I have already discussed in the init is an initial command to create Terraform, right? So Terraform initialize the code with the command terra init to command used to set up the working directory for the Terraform configuration files. It is safe to run command multiple times. So it's no there are some plugin are available. First is installation. Okay. First is plugins. Second in child modules and backend initialization of backend. Okay. So this is her using this type. Another question is what are the key feature of Terraforms, right? So the infrastructure IAC Terraform high level configuration language, high level configuration language is used to define your infrastructure in a human readable declarative configuration files. You can now create a editable, shareable, and reusable blueprint. Terraform generate execution plan that specify what it will do and ask for your approval before making any infrastructure alternation. You can access the modification before Terraform create, update, or destroy infrastructures. So the Terraform create a resource graph while simultaneously developing and altering non-dependent resources. Can now build resources as quickly as a possible while also giving you more information about the infrastructures. So the Terraform automation of change allow you to apply complex changes to your infrastructure with little to no human interactions to recognize, right? Recognize. So thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe this video. I will meet another video means Terraform 2 part 2 very shortly. Thank you so much.